Welcome back. Today I want to talk about a few of my weight loss victories that have nothing to do with the scale, that have nothing to do with the number or the amount of weight that I've lost. So let's jump right into it. Number one, my mental health is really improving. I am feeling so much better, so much more positive. Like everything is just so much brighter. It becomes really convoluted because my mental health affects my weight loss. My weight loss, though, affects my mental health. And so it's like sometimes if one's not doing good, the other's not doing good, and can pull the other one down, right? So it's very important that I stay on top of both. I'm doing things that are good for my mental health, such as working on my prefrontal cortex, problem solving, things like that. And that's helping me stay with the exercise. The exercise, though, is also helping me keep with all of the prefrontal cortex exercises and whatnot. So it's sort of like a double teaming it, if you will, where the better I'm doing weight loss wise and exercise wise, the better I'm doing mentally and vice versa. And on both of those, I'm doing quite well nowadays. Being in this more energetic, motivated, positive, problem solving type of mindset is definitely helping me energy wise. Being sad and anxious and all of those negative things is just so draining. It makes you so tired. It leaves me absolutely exhausted. So to just feel more positive mentally is just absolutely giving me much more energy on the day to day, which is in turn, again, making me feel more positive. And it's just a really good upward kind of spiral instead of a downward one, which is usually the case. Another thing that I've noticed is that my balance, particularly when I'm skating, is improving so much. Not only does that just have to do with the energy levels that I was talking about, but also just the working out and like constant healthy type behaviors. I've been hitting the gym recently and also just been feeling good and positive and energized to get out and like go on hikes or be outside or do active activities, go to the beach, things like that. And all of that is really working on my leg muscles and my core, and most of it without me even realizing. Like I said, if we're just like going on a beautiful hike or like spending the day frolicking at the beach, that's exercise and muscle building and strength building and whatnot that I don't even realize is happening. And then there's also just the strength building and whatnot that's happening in the gym too. And that has been another really great thing that I've been very much enjoying. Actually, I had to get over just a little bit of the gym intimidation at first. And now that I feel like I'm mostly over that, there's still a few things I don't do in the gym because they're intimidating. But for the most part, I'm over it and feeling really good. So I've been, again, it's just like everything plays into everything. The more I skate, the better I can do at the gym. The better I do in the gym, the better I'm going to do skating. And it's all just, again, that upward spiral. One victory that I almost missed, actually, is that my pant size went down. I went and bought a bunch of workout clothes and actually had to return them all because they were all too large. I got the standard size that I usually get. And frankly, I was kind of noticing this when I put on my leggings. I was like, these are loose. But I actually was thinking that they were probably getting old and like maybe the elastic wasn't as stretchy anymore. No. Turns out, no, I am just getting smaller. It is just me. It wasn't the pants. So I went and had to return all the clothes I got and got a size down, which, it just felt so good. And then the last thing I wanted to mention in this quick, short little video is pretty much stamina and my ability to keep up with and do things with my loved ones. So there is a hike that we do. I actually have it here on the channel. It's called Wildwood. It's near, the like Ventura area. Most of that hike is a very beautiful, easy, shaded downhill walk to a waterfall. Amazing. The way out, though, is straight up a hill, incredibly steep hill. There's no shade, there's no water. Like it's a hard part to do, right? And every time I've done this with my partner, he is always waiting at the top. There's like a teepee where you wait at the top of the hill. He's usually waiting there for me for like a good 5 minutes. Like it takes me a lot longer than him to get up to the top. And I've been noticing that as I've been working out, he's been waiting less and less, to the point that the last time we took this hike together, I stayed up with him the whole time. We reached the top at the same time. I was absolutely dying. Like my lungs were locked up. I could not breathe, but I did it. And now I know that I can be at that pace. It's just going to get easier and easier to be at that pace. And then eventually we can probably speed it up. But I was just really, really happy. Not that it doesn't matter. Like, he doesn't mind waiting at the top for me. It's not a big deal ultimately. But it's just like a representation as a whole, like in general, of like being able to do the things that other people can do in a similar way. Like, I want to go hiking with my loved ones and we all kind of hike together. I don't want someone to have to like sit and wait, and I don't want someone to have to be walking by themselves. Like, I want us to be in a generally similar, way of it. And obviously, but yeah, I just wanted to mention a few of these real quick, mostly for my own benefit, just to remember them and kind of pause and appreciate the fact that some of these things are happening, because especially with weight loss, I get so caught up on like what's on that scale that sometimes I don't consider the other things that are coming out of it that are positive, or maybe there's sometimes the fact that like all of the physical activity I'm doing is going to cause me to gain muscle. And so maybe that number on the scale is not going to go down as much because the muscle's heavier. So I just don't want to get too wrapped up on the number. Obviously, it's pretty important, but I don't want it to be the sole thing that matters. Like, I want to just generally feel good in my body. I want to be able to do the activities that I want to be able to do. I want to be able to wear the clothing that I want to wear and have the options and the sizing and the pricing that I want. Most of what I want out of this goal isn't a number on a scale. Most of what I want, the reasoning behind me wanting to do all of this is non-scale related. So I just thought it was important to focus on some of those and just kind of be appreciative of how far I have come, the things that I have accomplished so far, and just kind of take note of what I've been able to do so far, and just kind of take that as motivation to continue on and go even further. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the little thumbs up down below. Subscribe while you're hanging out down there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!